In this video, we are going to go over the basics of the Clicktool Tracking Menu. After you have set up your first campaign, you will see your campaign listed in the Clicktool Tracking Menu. The tracking menu is where you will study all of the data you collect from your campaign. Alright, let's open our tracking menu and walk through each of its features and functions. Note, we are assuming that you have already set up your first campaign. When you open Clicktool and go to the tracking menu option, you should see your created campaign listed here. Let's start with our campaign. Each campaign will appear as a row on your screen. You can see which campaign it is because your campaign name will appear on the far left here. When you move your mouse over to the right a little on the campaign name, over the arrow pointed left, a drop-down menu will appear. Here, you can edit, download your campaign file, or delete your campaign. You can use the Edit menu to add or remove landers from your campaign or change any of the other input information you added when you created your campaign. The Download option, as you saw in a previous video, is used to download your campaign to upload on your ad account. And the Delete function deletes your campaign. Moving further right, after the campaign name, you have your In-Depth Report. Your campaign in-depth report is a much more detailed tool that gives you more specific data about how each part of your campaign is specifically doing. You can get metrics from things like your landers, offers, what devices your visitors are coming from, custom variables that you send from your traffic source. We will cover more on this in another video. Cities, countries, states and regions, operating systems, and browsers. As you can see, when we click on the In-Depth Report button on our sample campaign, you can see our existing lander listed and the specific tracking info associated with that lander. If we had other landing pages that we were using in A/B or split testing, we would also see those listed here. Note, if you're unfamiliar with A/B or split testing, don't worry, we will get more into split testing in later parts of the course. On our webpage here, you can also see that a tab was created for our report. We can access our main tracking menu by selecting the other tab labeled General Report on the left. And, as you can see, we are back on our main tracking menu. Alright, on our campaign, moving further right, we have the campaign linked, redirect, and the ClickFunnels integration. Let's go over each of these buttons really quick. First, you have your campaign link for redirecting your campaign. If you watched our videos on creating a campaign, you'll remember that one of the options to use as your campaign's link from ads to lander is the redirect link. You can copy the link quickly by clicking on the little link icon here. Next, the ClickFunnels integration button here gives you quick access to your ClickFunnels lander tracking info. Again, if you watched our campaign creation videos, you will remember that if you are using a lander in ClickFunnels, you need to add tracking to your header and footer. Well, you can quickly access your header and footer code by clicking on this button, clicking View, and there you go. There's also a nice set of instructions to show you how to sign up for ClickFunnels here as well. Alright, going back to the tracking menu, next we have a list of all of our tracking information and reported data. We will get into all of this specifically in a later video. Just note that all of your tracking info is listed in each of these columns here. Underneath your campaign, you can see a summary which gives you a total for all of your campaigns in each data category. Moving up, we have our menu options to create a new campaign, lander, and offer. You should be familiar with these as you have created all three already. Next, we have our column presets, or the chosen columns of tracking info that you want displayed. We will go over this in more depth in a later video when we cover tracking variables. Next, we have the Filter Search bar, where you can filter between your campaigns. Since we only have one right now, we probably won't need this. Then, we have our options where we can choose to only show unique clicks or clicks on our ads that are from unique individuals. Sometimes, a customer might click on a link multiple times, or you might trigger a click when you are testing your funnel. So, as you can see, when we turn on unique clicks only, it will only show us one click per user to avoid extra data. You also have an option to hide all inactive campaigns. This will make it so the campaigns that you are not currently sending traffic to disappear from the screen. This can be important for when you have a lot of campaigns and want to filter out the ones you're not using so you can focus on your active campaigns. Okay, moving up again, we have our different tabs linked here. Each of these contains all of your created content for each category, active and inactive. We are currently in our campaign tabs, but we can look at each. Under Landers, we have our created landers. Under Offer, our created offer. Under Affiliate Networks, our linked affiliate networks. And under Traffic Sources, our linked traffic sources. As you can see on each of these, you have the specific tracking information listed for each. Moving along, on the far right, we have our calendar. With the calendar, you can select the data from a specific period of time. To do this, you just click on the start date and select both a start and an end date. You can also choose set periods of time, like a week or a month. Once you've selected your desired time period, hit Save, and then just hit the refresh icon, and your new data set for your chosen time period will be displayed. All right, and that's pretty much everything that makes up the tracking menu. Stay tuned as we go more in depth on the different tracking info we will collect. That's all for now. See you in the next one.